Standing by.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Complete.
Konnichigen, ohayo gokaimasu. It's your favorite superstar, the multi-dimensional Dachigen, Khaiden, a sentient star cluster in VTuber, VSinger form. In a new form, this is now the first week since my new form. 1 week ago, we debuted the new model right here on YouTube, and it was around this time too, because of the start time for that stream, and yeah. So like around this time it was happening. The VOD is still there if you want to see it, of course. A transition from my old self into this new self that is so much closer to my true form. It's great to see you all maniacs. The first Japanese learning stream like this. Now there's a little bit something about these streams, you know. In the future, as soon as I can, I'm going to change them to Saturday for a bunch of reasons. But right now, Saturdays are going to be off without streams for a little bit. But we'll definitely be getting them as soon as possible. But for now, though, we'll continue having them on Sunday at around the same time. No, but actually before that, though, I meant today. Like, when I said that, I meant today. Next week's, like, I may have something else going on Sunday at this time. I don't have the schedule yet for this week, but I'll be posting it as soon as possible. I might be able to have time to do it today. I wanted to show it on the stream. That should be the way we do it every Sunday. No matter what kind of stream it is, we show the schedule at the end of it. And because, you know, the last stream of the week is Sunday if we count it from Monday to Sunday, so I would tell you what's going on. Because, yeah, I already have some ideas as to what we're going to be able to do this coming week. I might be able to stream some Switch games. I got a capture card. It's a very cheap capture card that doesn't even have like a brand name to it. And it's amazing. I guess the technology has advanced a lot because I had a capture card that I got in 2018, and when it was still working because it stopped working, it would have a delay with what I saw, what was being captured, and you know, it would have a delay, so it would always be a problem streaming from my Switch in that way. But now, there's no delay on that capture card. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, man. I can't believe what I'm seeing, honestly. And honestly, I feel like doing just a quick test on stream right now, but I wouldn't even play any games. I would just see if the Switch shows itself right there. I did play some F-Zero 99 on the PC. Like, I had a window on the PCB for the game I was playing. It was F-Zero 99. And F-Zero 99, that's a heavy action game. If you have a delay on that, like, if it's a delay that's long enough, like, even something like 70 milliseconds, I don't know, it would be enough to just screw it up for you completely. And guess what happened? There was no problem with that. I even got some really good positions. I finished the race in like... I finished the Grand Prix... No, I didn't finish the Grand Prix, but like... The last track in the Grand Prix I was able to finish, I was like 19 or 25, I don't remember what it was, maybe even 15. I beat all my rivals, like, it's amazing, what the heck. So, it's really great that it works out like that. I am, however, just skeptical that this is too good to be true, because this is all my dreams come true. I can play Switch games, I can play Nintendo games on the PC, basically. I just stream them onto the PC, but then it's like another window on the PC, you know? I can make it be a window, I can make it be full screen. It always records my streaming software, though, in the way it's done, but it's still amazing. And again, no apparent delay. It was a capture card that the instruction manual tells you to plug it in directly into a USB 3.0 port, because it's supposed to be 3.0. They even give you a blue USB cable, like the entire cable is blue. But I didn't even plug it into the PC directly. I plugged it into the hub. So if I have problems in the future, I'm gonna plug it in just directly, like into the tower, into the what's it called? The PC case. Well, yeah, you know, it has two USB ports on top. I'm using one of them. That's the one that's being used for the hub, actually, so that's maybe why it works. And the other would be used for that. And sometimes when I plug in the 360 controller, like we did on the World of Final Fantasy stream a couple days ago, Hold on, are we lagging? We seem to have a good connection. Just my dashboard is always lagging so much and falling behind so much, as long as it's not accurate. There have been times in which it just buffers forever and is not able to get back to the stream. But you know, stream dashboards. If you never streamed before, so a dashboard is this place where you are able to see the chat, you're able to see how the connection is, like views in the case of YouTube, stream health, stream settings, analytics, and you can see a little like version of your video. Like instead, you don't have to open like another tab to see your own stream. You can see it on the dashboard. The same goes for Twitch, but here on YouTube, the dashboard it just lags so much. That doesn't happen on Twitch as much, but it's not like that reflects the stream. It's not actually stream lag. So if this happens on Twitch, then it's most likely going to be the stream actually lagging. If this happens on YouTube, not necessarily that. So yeah. But yeah, I am just so overjoyed about the Switch being able to stream like that. I am skeptical, as I said, and I'm feeling like in a couple of days or in a couple of weeks, it's going to stop working. Like the capture card is just gonna die completely. In which case, then this is a no-go, unfortunately. And I'm hoping we're not in the middle of a playthrough and we have to interrupt it like that. What we're most likely gonna do, I need to do some more tests. The only tests I'm doing right now is just playing things and having them streamed on the PC, to the PC, and I just play. And I see how long it's able to stay there. Yeah. The only difficulty right now is that if I want to play off stream, like on the docked Switch, like on my TV, on my monitor, I have to turn on the whole capture card. And, you know, the USB hub that I'm using for it, there's one in which you can switch off. You can turn on and off the respective, like, ports. The respective USB ports, it has multiple. How many does it have, actually? Forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has 7. So it's easy to just turn it on and turn it off. I don't want to turn it on so much, though. Like, using it nearly every day, so I guess for now I'm gonna keep playing things on handheld mode on my Switch. If I splurged a little bit, I could even buy myself a new Switch. Maybe the OLED, because it's an OLED screen. I don't know what that means, but apparently it's better than LCD or LED, whatever. But that would be mostly handheld, though. Maybe what I could do is just buy a regular Switch and use that. You know, my Switch has this issue in which the left side... what Switch do I have, Tsukihara? It's the first one. It's just the regular one. Not the light, not the OLED, just the regular one. Let's see, did I have the right... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say if we had the right chat display. But, yeah. It has this issue where it doesn't recognize the left Joy-Con. The left joystick, I was gonna say. No. Like, it's able to recognize that it's there, so it charges it, but it doesn't recognize that it, you know, for gameplay purposes. I found a fix for that. I did it, but then it didn't work anymore. Like, you have to sort of what was like you have to what was the word? Reconnect it, resynchronize it as if you were using that Joy-Con for the first time on the Switch. And I did that, but then it stopped working. The one with the red and blue Joy-Cons are great, red and blue. The red and blue Joy-Cons, I kind of dropped them one day and they stopped working, unfortunately. But thankfully, that was after I got some new ones. See, this issue I talked about, I bought myself new Joy-Cons to see if it was the Joy-Cons I was using or if it was the Switch. And I found out it was the Switch. Or maybe it's just the software. Like, this is not a hardware thing because it recognizes it. It's just it doesn't recognize it as a playable controller when it's there like that. It still thinks it's detached. So when I play on handheld, I have to get the right Joy-Con slightly detached so that I can play. Because for some reason, if one Joy-Con is attached and the other is detached, it doesn't let you play. I don't know why. I don't see what the problem is, honestly. But I got myself a purple and orange Joy-Con combination because of course I'm gonna get something like that. Of course I'm gonna do that. And the left Joy-Con is the one that's purple, so that's the one that it doesn't recognize. I haven't been able to see the little animation for when you put in a Joy-Con in purple. Like, you know, the that it does, right? I have the one with the gray and I have Switch Lite as well, which is great. Perfectly fine. I mean, when I bought it, the difference in price between a Switch with red and blue Joy-Cons and one with gray Joy-Cons was next to nothing. I might as well get the red and blue one, right? It was a little bit more expensive, if I recall correctly, but like, expensive enough that it's like, yeah, this is worth splurging on. It's not even a splurge, it's like, not that much of a price difference. You want purple Joy-Cons? Yeah, I know. They're great. And I mean, it's a combination of two different colors. I guess I could get myself a right purple Joy-Con paired with something else maybe, but I could do that. I think there are some Splatoon ones that have that maybe. Or well, they have like splashes of ink or paint, if you will, on them. So it's different for all of them. Let me see. I'm starting to... Let me open Rainshoe here so we get into it. It's been a while because guess what? If I'm not streaming it, I'm not playing it. But it didn't log me out. It's still able to remember me. That's great. It's still in night mode. I forgot I set it to night mode. And finally about to get back. Still level 50. This is gonna be nice to shake off the rust. And yes, I know. Khaiden, you should play it off stream. And that's me talking to myself when I'm saying it like that. But yeah, we should do it. I'm just excited about the Switch though. I just want to stream Switch games for the entirety of next week. Don't worry though, that's not what I'm gonna do. But I still have the Grace Attorney Chronicles in there, you know. I need to start them sooner than later. Maybe I will stream them, but I need to find some place in the schedule for that. I don't have time for them, like in the schedule. Because right now what I'm planning to do is get Pokemon TCG and stream that. Now, you know what? I'm speaking of it so much. Let me do a test. Just a quick test. I'm sorry to not jump into the Japanese learning yet, but I'm plugging in. I'm turning everything on right now. I just want to show you. I just want to show you. Whoa, there's a weird graphical glitch going on. Okay, never mind. Wait, were you able to hear that? You were able to hear that, right? Hold on. Yeah, so the thing that this capture card has, unfortunately, is that when there's no noise going on, it has this sort of background noise you may be able to hear right now, but... Listen to that. Let me see, I had this screen, I was testing it in. Was it this one? It was this one, but hold on. I'm just gonna show it to you from behind. This is a kind of funny way to show you. Just like this. Just like this. Just like this. It's ready. It's ready. I really hope this capture card doesn't die on me in a short time. If it dies on me like 3 months from now, and it only lasts like 3 months or something, that's still fine given the price it had. I'll just buy another one. The star icon? Yeah, of course. What did you expect of me? and it's an F-Zero background though, because the F-Zero background is really cool. I think it's based on the Mario Kart from F-Zero Mario Kart. So yeah, like I'm not gonna show a game right now though. Just some of these things. Yeah, what we're gonna play though is gonna be this Game Boy thing for Pokemon TCG. And eventually we're gonna get Pokemon Violet though. There is Pokemon Unite. That's another idea right there. But look at this. And as I'm going through this right now, guess what? I am not even looking at... So I have it plugged into my right monitor, which is a big TV screen. Not really a monitor in that way, but I just like... it's a smart TV as well. So I just went into the menu and I went back into the PC. And I'm not even seeing the Switch directly. I'm just seeing it as you're seeing it right now. I'm seeing it behind me like this, and me partly covering it. And this is what I've been testing out, basically. And it seems to be okay. Oh, here's Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, by the way. I haven't played it in a while, actually. It's a good one to play here. Where's Fall Guys? I haven't played that one in forever on the Switch. It's a good game for a Nintendo console, let me tell you that. Oh, hey, here's a fun little fact. This is all sorted by playtime right now. And guess what is the game? Guess the game that I played the most. Well, you don't have to guess. It's right there. It's Animal Crossing New Bloody Horizons. Okay? And then Ultimate Octopath Traveler, but that's one of those games that just ends, just like Ace Attorney Trilogy. Here's Super Mario Maker 2. That might be a fun one to do. Now I'm just gonna switch to Switch games forever. No pun intended. Try to find a copy of Violet used. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, we're reaching the year already since it got released, right? So we may be able to find some good things there. And then I'll eventually get Scarlet too. I'll get both of them, but the priority will be to do only one at a time, like of each of the pairs, you know? After we finish Violet, we can do Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, Sword or Shield, that sort of thing. I also have Let's Go Pikachu. No, yeah, I have that one physically. So, is it here actually? Oh yeah, not that long ago, but as you can see, it requires a cartridge because it's physical. Here's Sonic Mania. You can see me fail spectacularly if I were to stream that. But alright, I think that's enough. I mean, F-Zero 99, let's see. I should probably show some gameplay, shouldn't I? Hold on, is the sound gone? Okay, the sound is here. I mean, I'm covering it on the screen right now. It's not really the best way to do it. But it just shows you I'm just able to do things so much. How is it possible? How is it possible? How is it possible that there's no delay on this? Just like that. How is this possible? What is this dark magic? I guess it's 2023. Because that capture card I got, you know, it was not the top of the line, not the best of the best. It was somewhere in the middle when it comes to the budget, to the amount it is. It's not like a super affordable card, but it wasn't a super expensive one either. That's enough, by the way. We're gonna go into range in a moment. Let me play lo-fi already. And it was from 2018 though. So I guess the technology has already advanced enough that you can do that with a cheap capture card. I saw a lot of videos. There's this great video from Senpai Gaming, Harris Heller, which, by the way, what we're listening to right now is Stream Beats by Senpai Gaming, in which he reviews a lot of cheap materials and compares them to his cheap options, which are not that cheap, but at least they're of better quality. He tested a microphone, a webcam, and a capture card. The microphone and the webcam were terrible. Like, in exchange for paying such a low price, you get something terrible, like terrible quality from them, from the sound of it. But the capture card was actually really good. And it was just this USB stick. That's all it was. This capture card I have is not that. It's a little box. Like a super thin box. It's super thin. Super thin. Let me take care of some things here. I didn't have time to set everything up before we get Renshu here. Renshu. Here we are. Right where we left off, basically. Right where we left off. You have Octopath Traveler, very nice. Octopath and Let's Go Pikachu physically. Yeah, Octopath Traveler I have digitally, not physically. You prefer physical games? Yeah, that's great. The funny thing that's happening now with most Switch games for me is that they're much cheaper than the digital version because you're more likely to find a discount. And even if you don't find a discount, there's still, some of them may still be cheaper. I was recommended this Ni no Kuni game. Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White... No, what was it called? Something to do with the White Witch, I think. And the price on the eShop compared to the price I've seen in like Amazon is insane. It's like at least 50%, it's like a 50% difference. It's almost like you got a 50% discount when I see it on Amazon, and that's just regular price. And then you also have options like you can pay months and you don't pay the whole thing at once. I mean, you buy the Scarlet and Violet pack, and that's a little bit on your wallet right there. You can still pay it month by month though, and even without interest, depending on where you're buying it. Or you go to some physical store where they're having a sale, like you don't even have to do it digitally, right? I mean, you don't even have to buy online something physically, and it works. It can work that way. So I'm looking to go for Pokemon Violet soon. If anything, what we're gonna be doing with the Pokemon TCG Game Boy game is also gonna be a test of how well my capture card performs. And I haven't tested it for like a 4-hour period, right? I did play a little bit, but at most it was an hour. So let's have a 3-hour stream, 4-hour stream, 5-hour stream, see how it performs. And that'll be the test right there. Maybe if it's on for 5 hours, it's too much for it and then it just dies permanently. Or you need to have it cool down for 1 day. That's where the cheap price comes in. It wasn't that cheap actually. Like it was even cheaper than it already is by getting a discount. But if you get the normal price, it's not that cheap. It's very affordable compared to most capture cards, but it's not on the super cheap side. And again, even those that were so cheap, they tend to be really good. This capture card I have, I swear, we're gonna get into the Japanese learning, okay? I'm just gushing over this. Fanboying, you might even say. No, fanboying doesn't apply. I'm just gushing over this and being so happy about it. But we'll get into Japanese in a moment, okay? Nihongo no toki. But this capture card says that it's 4K Ultra HD. That's what it says on the box right there. I'm looking at it. USB 3.0 HDTV video capture. From what I hear, though, a lot of these capture cards are not like that. At most, if they have 1080p, they only do 30 FPS. If they do 720p, then they do have 60 FPS. Much like my stream. Right now, this is 720p, but I'm able to have 60 FPS. If I do it at 1080p 60, I might not be able... My computer might not be able to take it. Maybe even my internet, but I'm not sure. Although right now, these kinds of streams, I could try to make them like this because I'm not playing a heavy game. And any game is going to be heavy when I'm doing it like that. We really need to test that out in the future. But for example, when I went into the capture card stuff right there, the stream would have had issues at that point. At least that's how it happened in my last test. 1090 people kill my phone even though it supports it. Well, I mean, it would automatically adjust it too. There's also that. Alright. Very fitting song to begin the Japanese practice. These are all lo-fi things. Some of those songs have a Japanese theme to them, but not all of them. So this fits. Shall we start with Japanese basics this time? Back to the basics. Yosh. これは大事の. And I've been practicing, well actually, I'm doing myself a disservice saying that I haven't been practicing off stream. I haven't been doing renshu and any direct practice like this, taking lessons and doing stuff like this, but I have been watching a lot of Japanese VTubers, mostly playing Phoenix Wright games, Yakuten Saiban with Naruhodo Ryuichi, not Phoenix Wright, and I really try to read the text before they read it sometimes. Sometimes I don't even have the sound playing, but I look at it and I'm like, I want to read the dialogue at that moment. What is this? Hold on. What is this on the screen? Oh, wait a minute. What is that? What is going on? What is this thing on my screen? Huh? Nanda kore? What was this? Was this a throne thing? There was something that appeared here. What was this? I think something... I know. I didn't load for a moment. Anyway. 720p is the best resolution to use for video viewing on my phone. Yeah, hopefully it's able to adjust itself automatically. You know, there used to be a time in which automatic adjustment wasn't good, but nowadays I think it's good. It's best if you just leave it like that. これは雑誌。これは雑誌のカメラです。いや。カメラの雑誌です。Like a magazine about cameras. カメラの雑誌 doesn't quite make sense. And the thing is appearing again. What is this thing? Get away from my screen. What is this? Hold on. It's not the throne thing. What is this? What is this? You're putting me in 144p? Okay. I think it's a Discord reactive thing. Maybe something is going on with the Discord with Fujitech. Because sometimes I have a lot of Discord reactives still open right now. It's never been a problem. And then they just appear when I collab with the respective person. The thing about that Discord reactive thing is that most of the time I do individual sources for reactions instead of just the group one, because the group one doesn't always look good. We're gonna have a massive collab this week, by the way. We're gonna have a big collab. I'll tell you in my schedule. Other people that I'm involved with are gonna be there. I'm just gonna tell you, it's a very sus game. You know the one. No, but seriously, we're gonna have it, and I'm probably gonna use the group thingy because it's gonna be a lot of people. Doing each of them individually is gonna be insanity. It's gonna be way too much. But yeah. How would I look in 144p though? Very pixelated, but hey, I look fantastic like this, don't you think? I look just so wonderful like this. Let me duplicate myself in multiple ways. even in a heavily pixelated state, this magnificence can be appreciated. Oh yes, it can. Now it's been 1 week of that. This is the 8th day like this, although we haven't been streaming literally every day, but almost every day of this week. Next week is gonna be a bit different. We're not gonna have a stream on Wednesday, I think, but yeah, we're gonna have good things going on though. Oh yes, we will. Anata sensei. This is sensei, right? Anata wa yasashii sensei desu. Anata wa yasashii sensei desu. See, I think if a student is saying this, they wouldn't be saying anata. They would say something like, let's say Tanaka sensei is the name of this person. Tanaka sensei wa yasashii desu. When talking to them directly, because it's kind of difficult, from what I understand, it's kind of difficult to get like something that doesn't sound in even the slightest way rude when you're speaking to someone that you need some kind of deferential You need some kind of differential way of speaking to them. And honestly, this is something that goes beyond Japan. Like, it's somebody who's a stranger or even somebody like a teacher. You say kimi or anata. Anata is probably the most polite out of every one of them, but even that is like, not quite that, not quite there. Oh yeah, and I was also, today I was watching that one of those streamers playing Yakuten Saiban. They were in the case where, in the last case of the first game, not the one with MS Sky. Akane is her name in Japanese, I don't remember. Hosuki Akane? Yeah. And the one before that with Bon Karma. Karama Kenji. And yeah, I've been trying to read it. Anta. There's this character that speaks in a super like, what's the word for it? Super casual way, kind of like Goku. No matter who he's speaking to, he's always like, "Ush, ore Goku." So much for the differential stuff. There's none of that in Goku. He could be speaking to the god of all creation, which he has done, and he's still speaking to them like that. Anyway. 彼は忙しい医者です。
彼は忙しい医者です。
はい。次の質問。いや、でも質問じゃないです。It's more like a sentence. Yeah, 文章です。I've been rewatching some Overlord clips as well. My dear Overlord, I think the time for me to read the latest 2 novels has finally come because I haven't read them yet. And I have noticed Ainz has said Shitsumon for some questions here and there. Shitsumon. And it helps me remember. Anyway, 彼女、大学？彼女は大学の先生です。待って。大学の先生です。彼女は大学の先生です。はい。正しいです。正解です。彼は日本語の先生です。彼は日本語の先生です。
彼は日本語の先生です。
And I can really feel this practice I've been doing reading off stream. Of course, when I've been seeing those things like Yakuten Saiban, there are tons and tons and tons of kanji characters I can't read immediately or that I can't read at all. And every single person that's reading them is reading them in a heartbeat. I do notice sometimes they stop for a second or split second before some of them. Because there are some of them that, like, fundamentally, no matter what kind of speaker it is, even if it's native, it's gonna need a moment for you to figure out which reading it is. The context plays a part in it too. And I think that's what's going on. But anyway. 野球は楽しいスポーツです。See, the other thing I want to test out, I've been talking about streaming from the Switch and all that, but if I can use the Wii to HDMI and stream from there, I'm gonna go nuts. That playthrough I was doing of Pokemon Colosseum, I'm pausing it because I want to see if it's possible. And if it is, we gotta stream that. Though, I don't know where Pokemon Violet fits into that. I think we're gonna do Violet first because, I mean, if it all goes well, I don't want to delay that too much. We should go for the latest game. Yeah, because I just realized I think the DLC has to be bought, so I'm gonna spend my money on that too. Doesn't need to be immediately though. And there's no way I can have a used version of that or get a discount on that though. Here and there you'll see discounts in the eShop, but they're super rare, especially for DLC. Full games though, you see that. There was this game you may have seen called Goblin Sword. I got that for free basically with the discount and some of the gold points I had. It was just free, so I might as well get it. I had it on my wishlist for a while. I don't even remember what it's about. But anyway. 野球は楽しいスポーツです。
野球は楽しいスポーツです。
楽しいスポーツです。はい。そこは広い店です。そこは広い店です。
そこは広い店です。
そこは広い店です。私は彼の恋人です。私は彼の恋人です。
私は彼の恋人です。
はい。9% 完璧。よし。how do you say the first? 最初のガチャ Well, the first gacha of the stream. ストリームの最初のガチャ Not sure if I said that right. ラポット。何これラポット。キュラポット、待って。ラポット。Didn't say anything. Couldn't get the word. No, what is this? Labotto. Oh, no. Why did I say pon? Sometimes I get them wrong. Labotto. I'm guessing it's like a robot, but honestly, I really don't know. Anyway, let's continue. That's it for the Japanese basics. Great way to begin. You know what time it is, though. You know what time it is. It's time to go for Shiritori. Finally, Shiritori. Mononoke Hime. Mononoke Hime. Nice. The theme is anything goes, so something that starts with me. Me. Sounds like I'm cursing someone. That's the way you can curse someone. Apologize to me. Am you apologized? Character from Kamen Rider X. Me just itself is a word too, but not the one I just mentioned, but like it means eyes or eye. But we can't just do one that is one word. If one is fully contained in the previous word, then it's not about allowed. And it's definitely fully contained when it's like this. Meshi, I got it, right? Oh, okay. Not what I thought it was, but I think it's like, please enjoy your meal. Meshi agate kudasai. Meshi agate. It may still be the right by this though, but anyway. Buriku. Buriki. Buriki. Ghibli. Ghibli Studio. Anyway, Buriki. Hiseki. Okay, already been used. Kinose. Kinose. Yosh. Let's do classic nouns only. This is a new category I haven't seen before. Bento bako. What do they mean? Okay, nouns only. Okay. I was gonna say, what do they mean by classic? But I'll give it a try. Katakana only is still here. The kanji shiritori that I'm not prepared for. Alright. Cool. Konchu? How do you spell it? Konchu. Yes. Insects, bugs. Konchu. Yosh. Very nice. That's a great way to begin with shiritori. You might do shiritori gatto after this. It's always fun to do that one. But yes, it's time to go for the good old kanji lessons. 73 to review. Let's do it. Hon. Hon des. Hon. Hi. Hondana. Bookshelves. I didn't know that. Nihongo, of course. Nihon. Hon. Nihon. There it is. I kind of pronounced it weird there for a moment. Nihon ryori. Nihon ryori. Ramen wa ichiban. Out of all Japanese cooking, ramen is number one for me. Absolutely. Now this one, go. In this case, noon. I definitely need to see more related vocabulary for this one. Gogo. I didn't know it meant that afternoon. Gozen, or I forgot. Shogo. Shogo. Gogo. Gozen. Okay. Hairu. Ireru. Hairu. Hai. Ireru. Oshire. For some reason the word looks weird to me, but I don't know. Irigochi. Kiniiru. Yama. これです。そして山。富士山。 Yamada-san. 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 Takusan. So you use that for takusan. Okay. Sanrin. 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 はい。山岳。山岳。山脈。山脈。はい。これは、これか。はい、これです。土、ど、そうだ、どうです。ど。土曜日、It's for 土曜日。今日は日曜日です。Though in Japan it's not Sunday today, but I don't remember. How you say Monday? We did learn it the other day, but I forgot. どうだい No, that's something different. どうだい土手土俵Sumo wrestling ring forum sandbag cabin 土俵土俵No, what am I saying 土俵 Anyway, this is 電気電話する電灯電報As always, there's new words I haven't seen before when I see related vocabulary. We'll get to the point eventually where we recognize every word though. We'll get there. But what was this one? Han. Yes, I'm remembering. Honbun. Taihan. I'm getting sleepy again on a stream like this. Something about going lo-fi also has this adverse effect of going kind of sleepy. I'm gonna try to wet myself up. Let me get some water. Water can sometimes wake you up well, no? Because it gives you, well, not energy, but the things that need you, well, that allow you to get energy. Vitality, that's the word. Vitality. Taihan. Kahansu. Majority. Hanke. Radius. That's going to be an easy one for me to remember. Taihan dosa Taihan has two characters I know. Hanbun I think has it too. Hanbun. Taihan. Ame. Wasn't paying attention. It looks similar, but I wasn't really looking. It's okay though. Tomo. これです。友よ。我が友よ。友達 is right here. Just Tomo itself. 親友 Yugo. I keep thinking friendship is Yugo. Not ko, but go. Right? Okay. Yujo. Yugo is fusion. Yuko is friendship, but there's also Yujo. Chichi. 父上。我が父上。我がの父上。Something like that. 父親。also 上。父親。祖父。お父さん。お父さん。おじいさん。If anything, something about seeing Japanese VTubers read dialogue so fast, as the Japanese native speakers they are, or well, probably are, makes me really see the way Japanese can be read, and I guess it's kind of influenced the way I'm reading today, you know? And I spoke before of being able to see that thing about reading the kanji completely, having them be the spaces in lack of spaces in Japanese, the spaces in the sentence. By the way, this is go, Nihongo, Eigo, Gengo. Oh, we got one of the daily challenges done. Spaingo, Doitsugo, etc. Or maybe it's just Doitsu? Again, there was a scene in Overlord because Pandora's actor sometimes speaks German. Deutsche, they only said, they didn't say Deutsche. I'm not sure. Eigo, Kohongo. Kohongo. But sometimes I make some weird mistakes. Nihongo. Nihongo. Somehow I didn't see the line here and I thought it was a ko for a moment. Anyway, 中国語、尊敬語. Sonkeigo, I've never heard it referred to it like that. Keigo, I have heard. Anyway, yasumu. Yasumu. What is this? What is this? Hi. Natsu yasumu. So I'm going to picture like a vacation in which you're sleeping. You're just chilling out and it's on the summer. Chilling out in some cruise ship or something. Natsu yasumu. Yasumi. Yasumu. Fuyu yasumu. And then on winter, just being in a cozy cabin, taking a nap maybe. Fuyu yasumu. Hiru yasumu. Hi. Which one was this again? Yomu? Hi, yomu. Yomu, just like that to read. Yomi. Reading of a kanji, especially kun reading. Reading of a situation maybe, insight, judgment, interpretation, prediction, calculation, okay. 読み上げる。句読点。読書。Reading a book is 読書, okay. No, I think reading, right now the way I'm speaking right now, I think we may have finally reached that lo-fi state I've been wanting to reach in these streams all along. 27 previous streams we've done like this. It hasn't really been like this, but now we're really doing it. Haha. Okasan. No, never mind. I see the mistake I made. Shiro. Which one was it? It was this one. Picturing a white TV. That's the one. Shiroi. Shiro. Omoshiroi. This one I really have to remember with this character that's also used in Mask. Come in. Omoshiroi. Moshiro. Mashiro. Of course, Mashiro. This reminds me I need to get back to Hirogaru Sky Precure. At this point I have dozens of episodes to catch up with. Give me a second. 1 second here. Omatase. It was just a quick phone call I had to take for a moment. But yes, we are back. Yes, we were in Omoshiroi, Mashiro. Aojiroi? Did we see this one before? Doesn't feel familiar to me. No, we haven't seen this kanji before. The word, though, sounds kind of familiar to me. But yeah, Aojiroi. Chisai. What is this? Chisai. Shugo. Oh. Chisai. Just like that. Chisana. Tokori. Yeah, kotori. See, this is where it has a different reading, not chisai or chi. Kogokai. Kotori, kogokai. Komugi? 新しい言葉。麦。Okay. Haha. Ka. Now this is お母さん。母親。母親 is also there, I think. お母さん。祖母。祖母。Remembering that. おばあさん。おばあさん is there, okay. 北。北。よし。南北。北極。南北。北極。I'm trying to remember the right pronunciation, sorry. North and south. Yeah, these are interesting meanings. 北極。サンタクロースの場所は北極です。南北。North and south. South Korea, North Korea. Right. I'm remembering this now. 男。男の子. Oh yeah, this one I can definitely recognize. 男の子. 男の人. Hopefully you can see it on the screen. This is very small text, but hopefully you can see what I'm reading right now. What I'm highlighting right now. Maybe I should highlight it every single time. 男性. Masculine gender, man, male. 男子. Boy, man, male. Oh, she. Danko, I would have read it as maybe. This is where they start using the dan reading though. I think this is 100. 100. Just 100 like that. 八百屋. Yeah, what was it? Yasai? Or vegetable? I don't remember. Yasui was light or cheap? Anyway. 百科事典 Encyclopedia. Man. It was this one. Man. 万年筆 万年筆 毎日 yes. I've commented on that word before. Banzai. Bankon. Bannin, not bankon. I did the mistake again. Anyway, bannin. Nani? What is this? Nani? Nante. Nante koto. You can also use it for that. Nani? Just like that. Now here, I gotta learn how to say nan or nani. Sometimes I read nan as nani. It's just about learning the language more, I feel. Getting more familiarized with it overall. And then I know which one is going to be based on the word. Because I know which word it is. Nanika. Itsu. Here it has a different reading. I. Where does that come from though? It doesn't say it here. Or I. Anyway. Gaku. はい。学生。学生です。大学。留学生。This has a kanji I haven't met yet. It has like a G on top of it. Okay. 医学。Medical science, medicine, okay. 学校。そして学校。はい。Fire! We should start saying that in the World of Final Fantasy streams when I do a fire spell. Or a fire attack, rather. Ka! Ka no chikara. Maybe. Fire. We go fire raga, right? Fire raga! Kayobi is Wednesday. Right, that's the day. Not Wednesday, sorry, Tuesday. That's the day of fire. Kaji. Kasai. Kayo. Also how you say Tuesday. It's just the abbreviation of it, I guess. Hi. Fire or flame. En. Okane no kanji desu. Not the kanji for okane, but something related to it. En. Enshu. Daen. Enkatsu. Okay. Enman. Enman, it seems okay. Bun, fun, pun. Wakatsu, wakaru, wakareru, wakeru. Yes, I'm forgetting about the one for wa. About the wa reading. Jibun. I see that the one for white is also read as, or is that the one for white? Also read as G. I didn't remember that. Hanbun, we saw that one. Tabun. Yeah, this is definitely ta. It's part of tajigen, after all. What does this mean on the zone again? Many, frequent, much. Yeah. Many dimensions makes it be multi-dimensional. Tajigen. Ta-jigen. Jigen is dimension. So, you say something like ijigen, that's another dimension. Zenjigen, that's all dimensional or all dimensionals. Wakaru is here though. It also has that. It's a very important kanji. It has so many meanings. This one, however, do I remember it? It means exam. But how do you read it? Ko. Shh. School print improve correction. That's the one I don't remember though. Oh, this is probably in Gakko. Yeah, there it is. Gakko. I don't remember that. Koukou. Senior in high school. Koukou seika. Omae. For example. Kotogakko. 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 Also for the Kotogakko. Kotogakko. Koukosei, there it is. Koucho. Principal, teacher, mathemis. Yeah, it's definitely for that. Koucho. Takai. 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 Takameru. Takamaru. Taka. Koukou. Okay, I'm gonna try not to take too much time reading the vocabulary now. Or really pay attention to them in a different way. I feel like I'm not doing it right. Nishi desu. Nishibi? Okay. Which one was this? Well, Migi. It's not Hidari because it wasn't there, but I don't remember the differences. Let's imagine there's a box on your right. For example, the capture card I was talking about is on my right. And the capture card is almost shaped like this. It's a bit more rectangular than this. This is a bit more square than that, but it's not a square, but it's very close to being a square instead of a rectangle. Sayu. Usetsu. And no, what am I saying? I'm thinking of the other one for yen. It's kind of similar. Higashi. What is this? Higashi. Tokyo. Right, To for Tokyo. It's right there. Dozai. Toyo. Kanto region. I want to search that just for Pokemon. For the Pokemon Kanto region, they use katakana though. It's not supposed to be the same one as Japan anymore. Initially, it was meant to be that, but then it changed. When they went away from... See, the thing about Generation 1 of Pokemon is that when they first conceived it, I think their intent was that Pokemon were in our world and they were just discovered recently. Which is why the intent initially, I think, was to have regular animals be part of the world. And then you have Pokemon, which are anomalies. And there's fossil Pokemon, discovering that in ancient times there used to be Pokemon too. But that was it, really. Dragons weren't really a thing. Aren't really a thing in this world, so to speak. Well, not my world, but let's say this world. I come from multiple worlds, remember that? So that's why we didn't have a lot of dragons. Ghosts are, well, a more difficult thing. That's why we didn't have a lot of ghost Pokemon, etc, etc. Anyway. Azuma. Eastern Japan. especially Kamakura or Edo from perspective of Kyoto or Nara. Eastern provinces. Japanese. Anyway, let's continue here. Kan. Interval space. Jikan. Of course. Time. Hour. Jikan. Ji. Kan. Shukan. Week. Period of time. Weekly. Shukan. Kikan. Period. Term. Interval. Shinkan. Moment. Second instant. In that moment. その瞬間。昼間。昼間。Daytime, during the daytime. Okay. 35 or 40. We're gonna have a few repeated ones. How many did I get incorrectly? I don't remember. This one. It's gotta be 1,000. Yeah, sen. I keep mistaking them over and over though. For the ones for 1,000, 10,000. Man, sen, yaku. Even Ju sometimes. This looks very similar to Ju. Sen. Shigiru. De, da. Deguchi. Deru. Wow, these are a lot of freaking meanings. Most of them are kind of similar to each other, but this is very big to look at, isn't it? This is an important word, and therefore this is an important kanji. Deru. Dasu. These are the two I know the most. The words, I mean. And they're easy to read because it's the kanji and one hiragana character, or both of them, instead of a new kanji that I haven't learned yet. A character that I haven't learned yet, we could even say. These are all characters that I've learned. But anyway, this one, for example, I don't think I've learned this one. We'll get to that one eventually. Omoidasu. To recall, to remember, to recollect exactly. Dekakeru. Like, sometimes I read a word and then it sounds very familiar once I read it. It's like, oh yes, I've heard this before. In an episode of Kamen Rider or something else. An anime. A video game, even. Another tokusatsu show. Denkeru. Okay. Pro wrestling, maybe. Kawa. Doesn't mean anything else. There is another way to read it though, which is ken, I think. Kawa. Kasen. Okay. Kasen. Kawa. That's how you say rivers in plural. Or rather, river in plural. Onna. Or kanojo even. Onna. Onna no ko. Onna no hito. Kanojo. 女性。女性。はいはいはい。女性。き。元気。元気。電気。Very similar sounding words. But if you see the reading, they're very different. It's a different kanji in front of them. Gyoki. Just ki. In itself, it can be a word too. Ki. Hidari. Hidari. Hidari kiki. Sayu. Sayonara. So this is part of sayonara. Okay. Sahodo. Sahodo. Naruhodo. はい、毎日、毎晩、毎朝、毎月、毎週、毎日、毎年。I should really learn these ones. I mean, toshi. I need to remember this one too. 毎日、毎週。This one for a week, I think, that I haven't learned yet. Seems very important. 毎月、and then 毎朝。Asa, okay. Then we have Minami. Minami desu. What is the other reading? Nan and Na. Nankyoku. Or South Pole. Nankyoku. Nanbei. Nanboku. Hai. Tsugi wa ame. Ame. Amedo. Amegu. Suyu. Eten. Yeah. Uten. What am I saying? これは、このパーセントは、待って。なんか遅いだ。おめでとう。新しい漫画ページ。よし。 Not sure if that's how you say page, but anyway. There's the bear that we kind of encountered. There's a cat there. Hold on. The little bear cub looks so cute. Like, let me see. さっきの猫だ. It's the cat from before. When is that before? Well, it's taking a little while to load. We're not lagging, are we? Taking a little moment to load. Let me just get the latest one instead. さっきの猫だ. ネクレスを しじゃないでです。ネックレスをさっきの猫だ。ネックレスをえい And we're scared of the bear right now. Then this cat is showing up. Okay, what's going to happen with the cat and the bear? 面白い。いや、パーセントは 93%。いいです。いい。おやつか。not おや。It's おやつ, right? おやつ。
おやつ。
Between meal snack, okay. Mid-afternoon snack, okay. O やつ。私の今日のおやつ。今日はおやつ。How did I say it? The snack that I had today. Well, I don't even know how to say it. It's toasts. Couple pieces of toast. Tosto. No. It's gotta be something different. But yeah, there we go. 10 correct kanji questions. Answer one question in the corner. Let's see if we can do that. Because the other challenge, complete 75 squares in a kind of crossword. No way I can do that. あなたの国をおすすめの朝ごはんを教えてください. I think it's telling us すすめ recommendations for a meal from your country. Okay. The fact that something like this, it's still so difficult for me to read. コーヒー。イタリアですか？卵。That could be many countries. ミランダ。何それ？ Was that mandarins? Tangerines? I forget. I can't read this. I don't see 食べる. Does it say 食べる? 待って。
洋食
か。洋食なペンケーキと It's also difficult for me to read. ワッフルおすすめです。ペンケーキ。わかった。Pancakes, waffles, and yeah. Pancakes, cakes, and waffles. Okay. No, just pancakes and waffles. Those are two classic ones. I haven't had either of those in forever. They're nice ones. Tamago to pan. Bread and eggs. Yeah. 米 何それ 果物はい。ビセ Yeah, ビセ何それわからない Pasta. And some people are just answering bread. Pan. はい。私の国を要するな幸せ See, the thing that makes me read for me makes it difficult for me to read hiragana only sentences or hiragana heavy sentences is not knowing which are words and which ones are not. So that's why I read them in a weird way and slowly. 私の国要するな幸せご飯 something like that. コーヒーとパンを食べます I mean, I can say an answer here. What kind of answer will I give here? So many countries have the same things going on, really. パンと卵。パンと卵。パンと卵. That's all I'm gonna say. Bread and eggs. Not necessarily together. But yeah. I think that's a good enough answer in this case. So we still have 33 kanji to review. Let me go AFK for a little bit here. We'll be back and we'll continue. I'll leave you with the good old lo-fi and we'll continue having these lo-fi vibes. I tried to wake myself up a little bit here though. Like I get that we're very chill right now, very lo-fi, but still shouldn't be this sleepy about it. Like I'm just getting so sleepy. Anyway, I'll be back. Stay connected to the multidimensional portal. お待たせしました。待ってください。ちょっと待って。はい。ただいま。Shall we continue then? Whoops. Oh yeah, we started everything ready for the next schedule. Bang. N4 kanji. No, I am not ready for that next schedule. Let's go for the 33 remaining kanji. Yes, this lesson has them. Cool. Hmm? 待って。Wait, sorry. Wow. 行きましょう。行くぞ。行けない。Yuki. But it's not snow, it's a different meaning. Yuki. 銀行。Bang, bang in situation. Okay. 飛行機。旅行。Okay. 中。中。The other readings are the ones I'm not as familiar with, and they are very common too. Just chew by itself. Medium, average, in, within, out of, among, dark. 中国語. That's the one that really uses chew. And ju, through, throughout, all along within. And then naka. 真ん中. わかりました。真ん中。牛くしゅ。牛しゅ。はい。OK。生まれる、生まれせ。There's so many readings of this one. Mastery is still at 50. Maybe at least we should reach 100% mastery on all of them, right? Even then I might not feel comfortable enough to go for N4. Anyway, 生まれる。一生懸命。Sounds like we're saying a battle or duel. A duel challenge, but it means something entirely different. I don't know why, something about that sounds like that. 学生、生徒、先生。はい。これは。Which one was it? 千。これじゃないのか？これか。これです。千。先。わかった。先ほど。先ほど。先月。先週。先生。食べ。食。はい。食です。食べ物。excuse me。食べ物、食べる。食堂。食料品。新しい言葉です。食料品。See, I actually encounter a lot of new words when we're doing this, but some words are so difficult for me because something about them looks so unfamiliar to me. There are many words that I guess I must have heard them at some point, or they have this morphology that's very familiar to Japanese, at least to me, with what I'm familiar with. And then there are some that are so different that's why they're so new to me. More new than the other new words, if you will. I guess there is such a thing. But alright. 食事。はい。食事。日。いつか。日。一日。one day。待って。一日。どうですかね。一日。あさって。おととい I thought it was related to brother. 弟我がの弟よ。いつついつか5時 はい、5時。Yeah, right now it's 5 p.m. in Pacific time, right? So it is 5時。5時です。Pacific time. Anyway. 50 on. 50 on. The Japanese syllabary. 50 on. 死者誤入。死者誤入。Yeah. 死者誤入? Shisha to me means like the dead, like, you know, the dead. There's this card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Shisha Sose, Monster Reborn. But it's like Resurrection of the Dead is the literal translation. Shisha Sose, Reborn the Monster. Sui. Sui. Mizu. Omizu. 水曜日、水泳、水道。よし。これは、聞く。はい。覚えています。聞く。聞くとは、聞こえる。Sometimes I'm trying to read them from the kanji only, and then I see it. Well, that's good. 聞こえる。一段 verb. What is 一段？新聞。新聞社。新聞社。聞き取り。聞き取り。Listening comprehension. That's something that applies to learning Japanese. Learning any language, there's a listening comprehension level you have, right? My listening comprehension level in Japanese, if it were to from 1 to 10, it would be a 5 in the sense that I understand 50% of what I hear. Maybe. Because there's many words I don't know, among other things I don't know. But it may be less than 50 actually. Anyway. Should it be fewer than 50? No, we're talking about the word score, so it's less. I don't know. I've been really trying to drill into myself the difference between fewer and less. It's not like I just remembered this recently, but I'm remembering about this sort of running joke in Game of Thrones. I don't know if this is happening in Song of Ice and Fire in the books, but about mostly Stannis Baratheon correcting people when they say less when it's actually fewer. Like there's this point in which somebody says, less enemies for us to worry about. He's like, fewer enemies for us to worry about, right? I've been noticing sometimes that, and I've done this a lot too, when people refer to hours, when hours are referred, they are said as less. We are less than 2 hours away from my new model debut. It should be we are fewer than 2 hours away, right? It's a very normal thing. Like hours can be counted. Time, yeah, that's where you use less. But hours, days, we are fewer than 2 days away from the next stream, for example. Because we are fewer than 2 days away now. It's going to be Tuesday. And it's less than 48 hours now. Oh, wait a minute. They're using fewer than 48 hours. Well, all habits die hard. So there's that. Hito. Jin, nin. It's also bito sometimes. 待ってください。外国人、nin。大人？ that's a different reading. 大人、3人。Okay. こし、これです。男の子、女の子、帽子。Right, I'm remembering this one again, yeah. お菓子。Also for candy. お菓子。子供。Chibiko. I've heard some people say. I think it's more colloquial though. Chibiko. Like a very... Like referring to children as children, if that makes any sense. These are young children, maybe. There is such a thing as a young child. You have a child that's 3 years old versus a child that's 7 years old. The 3-year-old is a young child, or older, if you will. Ichi. これは1です。一つ。一人。Ichi. I forget about the hito reading. Not person, but like 一つ、一人。 I mostly always read it as 1、1日、1度。これはなんだ。貧困、I've completely forgot. Oh, wait a minute. 車。車、車。This is in 電車 as well. 車。自転車 for bicycle. 自転車。This is important. 自動車 for car, automobile. 汽車 train. 駐車場。国、国。日本語の国は日本です。日本です。国、外国人、中国語、国際。OK。これかな。これです。年、年、毎年、there it is。年、去年。Last year、去年。再来年。right? Hold on, let me check something quickly right now. To check something for a moment. I need to stop the music. Something is sounding weird in my audio. Give me a second here as I'm figuring this out. No, not this. What did I want to do? Hold on. Give me a second here. We'll get back to the lesson in a moment. 毎日、毎年、毎晩。Now I'm just thinking about F099. Would be great to do a stream of that, but I wonder if at least 3 hours of a stream is long enough for me to finally get the let's put the music again, by the way. The first place I've always wanted to have. Hold on, something is odd here. What's going on with my audio? The audio sounds fine to everyone, right? Do confirm with me in the chat. Something is a little bit off here. Anyway. Back to the business at hand. No, everything is fine now. No, I think it was outside sounds I was hearing. Man, I'm going mad. Or I'm mad already. I'm going madder. Anyway. 話す This one appears a lot in 逆転裁判 話す like this with 話 with the su for 話す That's the way it appears 電話 This is very important 電話する話中 Facing on the phone and talks to the Christian. 話中 This one has two, I know. 話中 I should learn that word. かこれはかです靴下そう下 I was thinking of か because I was going for that reading there for a moment. 靴下下地下鉄廊下 That one is used a lot in Shiritori Cat by the cat opponent I have. 廊下 like hallway, things like that, yeah. 廊下ください And this is ください Okay. 6 Which one was it? It was this one. 8 6 6つ6日6時はい前線 This one is using お前 a lot 名前 Oh yes, that's an important one too. 名前前午前以前戦車 Trying to really learn these. I maybe have picked up one word out of all the words I've seen here in the related vocabulary. Mostly focusing on the kanji, right? But sometimes you can, most of the time, the kanji is easier to learn if you know a word with it. So that's what I'm trying to go for here, but it may not be having that effect. Anyway, we'll still try. Ju. Ju. To. Okay. 10日。12月。12月。10。この月は、10月だ。Yeah, October would be 10月。10月。Okay. 20日。Okay. Did I read them right? Anyway. Getsu. Yeah, we just saw that. Gatsu, getsu. Sometimes I confuse this with day though. Here we can see the difference though. Getsuyobi. 今日は月曜日です。At least in Japan. 今日は日本の日は月曜日です。Was that correct? I don't know. Anyway. 4月、今月、先月。Very nice. Very nice. Also, it means ki. The Amogus is in the moon. Still a great mnemonic. Kon. これです。今、kon. Kin is also one, but I haven't seen that. 今に。今月、今週、今日。はい、わかりました。時間 or just 時。時間 needs the other kanji with some overkan. It's right here. 時間。いつ。1時間、2時間、3時間 for example. 時々。時々。Very nice. And this is 木。木。Man, that mo character. I still need to tell it apart from chi sometimes. The katakana chi and mo characters. Anyway. Ki, 木曜日、木曜、材木、木材。よし。金。This is like this. 金。お金。お金持ち。I forgot about that one. 金曜日。Friday is the day of money and gold and fortune and all that. Well, this doesn't mean fortune necessarily, but gold makes me think of fortune. And I mean, not fortune as in luck, but fortune as in a lot of money. That's what I'm thinking about. Yeah. Hold on. Just checking something here quickly. So yeah, kin just by itself. Daikin. Daikin. Okay. Light. Which one was it? Okay. I was 50% sure that was it. Kuru. Light. Kuru. 帰ってくる. Okay. Kuru is the one I know for this. Lai is the one that I remember. 再来年. 再来年. 再来年は20再来年は2025年ですね。未来の時だ。未来の名前はnumber. I'm trying to say that, the year after this, after the next one is 2025, is the name for the future. It's a very futuristic sounding year. We're gonna be it in less than 2 years now. Fewer than 2 years. There you go. Fewer than 2 years. Because it's already October of 2023. What is gonna happen by then? Will Nintendo have a new console by then? We were talking about it the other day. Which stream was it when I was talking about it? Thursday? Fall Guys? I think it was. See, now I could even stream Fall Guys from my Switch and have no delay. The graphics would look lesser than the ones on PC, but that's okay. Fortnite as well. Might be able to have better graphics, but well, not as good as PC, but still better than I usually have them because I need to put low graphics when I stream Fortnite. I'm not gonna stream it for a while though. There's no room for that right now. And there's other reasons as well. There are other reasons. Very colloquial to say is, or there is for like multiple things, but I do it a lot. Like it's colloquial, it's technically not supposed to be correct. You're supposed to say there are. Anyway, we're here for Japanese language, not for English language. 英語のストリームじゃない。英語の練習じゃない。It is an English stream. I'm speaking in English a lot. But yeah. 再来年、来月は11月です。Or is it 11月？来月は11月です。I forget. 来週、来週は、待ってくれ。来週は最後の10月、it's 10月。来週は10月の最後のラッシュ。Next week is the last week of October, at least the last full week. The week after that, counting from Sunday to Monday, is 3 days. Counting from Monday to Sunday is 2 days. Halloween is there. October is nearly over. So the time is nearly coming for Halloween. Still don't know what we're gonna do for that, but I might put a vote for a bunch of horror games or spooky games. Last year we did a whole playthrough in one sitting of witches and warlocks. And while it would be kind of fun maybe to do it again and go for a different romance route, I still know a lot of the game, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be fun, but it might just be. It's meant to have a nice, fun replay value to it. On the other hand, yeah, like one of the things I wanted to do was Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines to start the playthrough of that. But especially if we're gonna continue streaming from the Switch now, again, hopefully it all continues to work. When I have something so cheap functions so well, it makes me think that it's going to stop working in a few weeks or in a few days. The best lesson I learned was with headphones. Like in US dollars, I once got this $1 headphones, these $1 headphones, and they stopped working by the next day already. And they had good audio quality, but by the next day they stopped working. I could only hear from one side, and then from no sides there was no sound. Like they were in this pile, and they were in this gigantic pile on the department store I got it from. I don't remember. And you could just get them for $1. But that's why you could get them at that cheap price. Anyway. これは9、ここの。Thank you, Gact. Journey through the decade for teaching me that this can be read as ここの。ここのか。The ninth day of the month. ここのつ。9 years of age, 12 o'clock. 9つの道はいつか重なって。9つの道はいつか重なって。9時。Alright. Hello, Mike. ようこそ、マイクさん。多次元の世界へ。How's it going, Mike? Welcome to the stream. 8. How do you... やつよ Yes, that's the one. やつよか。8時。八百屋。Okay. Green grocer, 八百屋 fruit and vegetable shop. 7. 七。It sounds like I'm saying father. 七。はい。7日。7つ。7月。7時。7。7月。July. I was gonna say September. No. これは I know what it is. It's writing, but how do you say it? 6? 書? I think it's 書. はい。書く. That's the one I didn't remember. 書? Yeah. 辞書? Was that writing? No, dictionary. 辞書? Lexicon dictionary. Letter of resignation. Okay. Man, imagine a misunderstanding with your boss in Japan. You're somebody in Japan, and you have a boss there. You tell them, and your boss requests. Your boss doesn't understand a word. Let's say this is like 30 years ago before the internet, so you need to get a physical dictionary, right? He's like, oh, I don't understand this word. Okay, no worries, boss. I'll go and give you my dictionary. Hold on, let me get it. And it sounds like you're saying, I'll go and give you my letter of resignation. Wait, what? You're resigning because I don't know a word? You think I'm so bad of a boss because I don't know a word anymore and you're resigning from the job? And imagine resigning from a job in the 90s in Japan. That's unheard of, I think. What is wrong with you? You know what? I'm just gonna fire you. Wait, boss, that's not what I meant. I don't know, picturing that situation. I can't say it in Japanese though. I'll go get my dictionary. 辞書に, I don't know how you say it. 辞書に, no. Now I don't even know if I'm using ni correctly. But yeah, that's a funny one. 図書館,図書館, library. Thinking of silent library from Gaki no Tsukai. 図書館. I have a 2,500 page dictionary just for the English language. Beautiful. 綺麗です。綺麗辞書です。綺麗英語の辞書です。月原さん。大きい。just O, right? 大体。大きい。I'm thinking of 大きいかすや。仮面ライダースーパー1。The character. 仮面ライダースーパー1。大学。大使館 Embassy. Okay. 大勢。大きな。名前。名前。名。That's the one I don't know. 名前な。有名。名詞。カタカナ。Of course, カタカナ。外。Which one was this? これか? I was 50% sure. But yeah, now I remember it. 外。他。外。外。外国。以外。外国人。郊外。郊外。わかりました。これは。主音。はい。これは 97%。はい。That is good. 何これ落花生。落花生。落花生。落花生。Let me see if I understood this correctly. 落花生。落花生。How would you say peanut butter? La case butter? Not sure. That would probably just be peanut butter. Peanut butter? Something like that. Anyway. The next order of business. We're not going to do all of these on the stream today, I think, but let's try to do some words for Japanese basics. You know what? I'm sorry. I want to go for Shiritori Cat. Let's see how long we do Shiritori Cat for a little bit right now. And let's go for Tama-chan. Tama-chan. よし、レベル2です。行きましょう。Oh, hold on. What are you saying there? 月原。See, remember how I told you peanuts butter? Okay. Peanuts butter. Yeah, I was thinking of something like that. Peanuts. Okay, I guess that makes more sense. Anyway, let's begin. 旅。
旅。
Nice. びっくり。びっくり。利用。
利用。
裏切り。料理。リスト。This is a list in katakana, right? リスト。トランプ。トランプカード。What the heck starts with プ。 I don't remember anything that starts with P. Food. I only remember words borrowed from other languages like pool. Food. Food. Lusu. There we go. They used that word already. Yeah. Starting with poo, like pudu. Sticky. That's what Google gave me for peanut butter in Japanese. It may not be that. Kyoku. Memory? Climax?
曲
Climax, eh? 最初からクライマックスだせ。果物。はい。No.
No
Thought it was brain. Okay. It could also be that, I guess. 裏切り者。Are they showing Judas as the example for betrayer? 裏切り者 is betrayer, traitor. Are they showing that? I guess it is fitting. 飲み物。ノート。Did I say it right though? Okay, ノート。
ノート
友達。
友達
小さい。色。
色
6時。はい。Oh yeah, right now it's about to become 6 p.m. in Pacific time. ジム。向こう。Did I say it correctly? 向こう。
向こう
Okay. うち。小さい。Man, I'm forgetting words with chi for some reason. 力。小さいand力 are always the ones I'm using for this. 来週。運命。はい。一方。またです。運命、裏切り者。つくし。Did I spell it correctly though? I think it needs an extra E at the end. つくし。There we go. 依頼。They already used 来週 otherwise I could have gone for that one. Or double points. Or, well, not double points, but double characters. イギリス。スーツケース。ストップ。カタカナ。ストップ。プロ。Of course. プロレス I could have gone for. 6? We had 6時 now 6. These are easy words to do. Words that are so similar like that, like of the same family, if you will. 組合。会いたい Like I want to meet you? What was it?
会いたい
Not what I thought it would be, but okay. 意外。外国。Let's do double characters again. 外国。Let's go. ナイス。ありがとう、かおちゃん。クリーム。ムー。Here's moo again. I know mugen. That's a word. That's infinite. Mugen. But it ends with 無駄だ。I think we can go for that. 無駄。Just 無駄。無駄だ。Yeah. Useless?
無駄
Yes, there we go. 団体。大変 is one I know, but no. No. Let's try just E. Insto. 鳥。 reality. I don't know. Lip? Like just lip? Lip? Yeah. Yeah, that works.
プラス、
プラス、素晴らしい。素晴らしい。Did I spell it correctly? Yes, I did. Okay. 今。
今、
毎日。毎日。Every day. 地下鉄。
地下鉄、
Let's try 鉄を。I know that's a name, but I don't know if it means something in itself. I'm just... Oh, wait, I didn't spell it right. 鉄を. Let's see if it's right. Why not? Okay. The ghost type has super effective damage against me at ghost type. Yeah, like if we go forward and do stream the Pokemon game. See, I think what I'm gonna do is schedule it for next week as the Game Boy Pokemon game. If it doesn't go through or if something happens to the capture card in the middle of the stream or something, we've switched to Pokemon TCG Live instead. That's a good trade-off, I think. So we'll do it like that. And I think it's gonna be here on YouTube as well. I just want to stream nothing but Switch games next week. Maybe Mario Maker 2. F-Zero 99 in itself could be good, but I feel like we get more bang out of our buck with Mario Maker 2. Maybe not though, not necessarily. There's also Sonic Mania. I've been failing so hard at that game, I might as well just start a new playthrough. I am running out of lives the entire time and having to restart so many levels. Okay, let's go for Shiritori. We're not gonna do the words for Japanese basics today. Seikatsu. Okay. What started with su? I need to know more words that start with su. Su. I don't remember anything right now. I keep thinking of words that start with su. Tsumaranai? No, wait a minute. Tsumaranai? Yeah, there we go. Tsumaranai. Did I remember that one? Dudu. Ludu. Dudu. Right. Do. What starts with do? Dun. Duna. Doom, like room. No. Lusu. They use that one all the time. Already been using this puzzle, that's good. Do. I have nothing for this. Duka. No, I don't even know what that is. Alright, let's try katakana only. Puru. Loom. Like room. Already been used in this puzzle, that's good. Dude. Already been used probably. Okay. Loose. Loom. Room. Where's that start with ru? Root. Luto. Already been used in this puzzle. Maybe route, they pronounce as root here. Do. I have no idea what to use here. What to say here? Loop. Like loop. Like the portal. The multi-dimensional portal keeps going in loops. We don't see it that much these days with the new screens we have, but it's still there. We see it enough times. I have no idea. Let's just end it there. All right, that's fine with me. And yeah, with this, I always like finishing with the casual games like Shiritori Cat and Shiritori. Because I prefer to finish it that way. For me, it's a more chill, more relaxed way to finish. So yes, let's wrap up the stream with this, Minna. So here we are. We finish with a good old Shiritori Cat and then regular Shiritori. With this, we have really reached the first week as my new self, haven't we? And we may be having some exciting things happen next week if we're able to stream nothing but Switch games. Should be... So it should be back to about 4 days of streaming, 5 days of stream... 5 streams. Sorry, 4 days of streaming, maybe 5 streams as long as we continue having Final Fantasy Friday. I don't see why we shouldn't do it this coming week. Oh, wait a second. So here's something that may happen. I'm gonna have to find room for Final Fantasy 14. I think we may not have this Japanese learning stream next week. We'll have something. So yeah. So we'll have to find something for all this because I will be streaming from the Switch as well. Or at least attempting to. あなたは料理ができますか? Ah, yeah. Yeah. ちょっと、少し。Mike-san. I don't cook a lot, unfortunately. I know a few things. 卵, pan. Well, bread is not cooking, but things like you can cook a sandwich. Your Japanese is good. Arigato. I'm really trying. There's still such a long mountain ahead of me. A big mountain ahead of me. でも、頑張ります。Yeah, what was I saying? Well, I know how to cook eggs, not all the ways they can be cooked. And I usually end up with scrambled eggs when I went to do something else, but I know how to cook eggs, tamago. By the way, I'm not Japanese. No problem, Mike. Thanks for being on the stream. Now, your Japanese is the one that's good. I will say that. Obviously, I can't read your whole name, but I hope still get to call you Mike. But, what was I saying? Like bread, if you ever have you ever just taken a pan? And I'm not talking about bread in Japanese. I'm talking like a cooking pan. And you put a sandwich in there and cook the bread from both sides. The sandwich is a delicacy. So yes, there is such a thing as cooking bread. I know how to do quesadillas. メキシコの料理です。Quesadilla. I don't know if you would say like that in Japanese. Quesadilla. Anyway. I know how to make basic soups, like not like ramen, like cup noodle stuff, but soups that are kind of that not instantaneous, but they're very easy to do. I don't do a soup from scratch where they put the water and then they put other things and they make the soup by their own. No, it's one that's pre-prepared. You just put it in boiling water and that just makes the soup. I'm able to do that and make it really cool with other additions and stuff. Grilled cheese is amazing. Yeah, if your sandwich has the cheese grill and you can have cheese that can grill on it. Subarashii ryori. I only know how to make spaghetti. I don't know how to make spaghetti, Mike. I have not learned that yet. Maybe I should. I mean, on paper, pasta seems like a simple thing to do. You buy the simple ones, right? I guess there are more complicated pastas to make. And I'm not talking about other types of pastas. I'm talking about whether it's a supermarket pasta or a more gourmet sort of thing, like the soup I was talking about. Gashishis sometimes you like. Eventually, I should learn it. I mean, it's not something I feel like I need to learn. Pies, on the other hand, those are the ones I really want to learn, for sure. But those are the things I know to cook. I know how to cook. There isn't a lot. There's probably some other things I'm not remembering. But, oh yeah, I know hot dogs. I know how to do good hot dogs. Hamburgers, I don't know how to do though. But hot dogs, yeah, we can do some good stuff with that. And also French fries, or at least the ones that are, you put them with a lot of oil on a pan, but on a pan that's a little bit deep. And then, yeah, you just cook them for a little bit. They're already in... I can't make a potato into French fries. It's just they're already prepared as French fries, frozen, and you have to cook them to prepare them. They can still be good though. I'm not good at baking pies, but I know how to bake a lot of other things. That's great. I've never baked anything in my life, I think. Maybe bread I should also learn how to do. I mean, it's my favorite food of all time. It comes in so many forms. パンは素晴らしい。一番食べ物です。世界の一番。I'm in the Bread Club by Satoshi Kojima. Kojima Satoshi. That's a pro wrestler for New Japan Pro Wrestling. Shin Nihon Pro Wrestling no. Well, he won a title in Pro Wrestling Noah recently. But the thing he has is the Bread Club. And he's Japanese, so yeah. What type of bread do you like? Basically everything in existence for bread, Skihana. If you give me just sliced bread and nothing else for a meal, I'm very happy with it. As long as it's enough to make me full. Several slices probably, but like sometimes like if there's somebody else like in the kitchen and they're gonna cook for everyone, they're gonna cook for me, and they leave the bread open for me, sliced bread or like a bread, what was it called? Like a baguette? Well, you just leave the bread by itself open. You gotta get it away from me because I'm gonna eat it and you're never gonna get to use it for your sandwiches or your baguettes or whatever you were gonna prepare with it. I'm just gonna eat it as it is. I can't find this ingredient in China. Oh yeah. It depends on the country sometimes, depending on what it is. You want to make ramen outside of Japan, sometimes it's gonna be difficult. I should learn how to do that as well. That's definitely more complicated though. I don't know if it's something I could learn how to do because from what I see, ramen, like they have to prepare the broth. Again, this is what I meant by more complicated soups to make, right? The more advanced ones, if you will, the more authentic ones, maybe. They have to leave like pork bones all night. I don't remember what it was. Like they leave the broth marinating in something all night. Like it's a lot. It's a lot that like it's like a restaurant level kind of thing you gotta do. I can't do it by myself, you know? But it would be good to learn. When a soup or broth is really good, I really like it. And ramen is like that. Miso. I had miso like once, but I never forgot what it was like. There's this great episode of Kamen Rider Kabuto where they showcase these couple of miso soups that are amazing. It's a lot, but it has an amazing result. I know. No, there's got to be a way to prepare ramen on your own. And I'm not talking about instant ramens and all that. Those can be really good as well. But yeah, I did have one of those the other day, a Maruchan soup. And I was actually kind of underwhelmed. I remembered them better than this. One thing I've never tried though is putting an egg, cracking an egg on top of the instant ramen or something like that. I hear that it's a delicacy when you do it that way. So, I don't know. I don't know about that. Of course, just because there's instant noodles out there doesn't mean they all have to be low quality. There are such things as higher quality ones. It's not gonna be as high quality as like the best ramen restaurant you'll find across the street, but yeah, not even the best one, just like a good one around the corner in Japan, right? Something like that. I don't really like eggs if I'm honest. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I like them enough. Funny enough, scrambled is the way that I don't like them the most. I don't dislike it. I just find it boring. I get sick of it by the second bite or something. You don't like tomatoes either? That's fine. No, tomatoes just by themselves can be tough to have. I remember seeing this meme from SpongeBob where they show tomatoes and they have this thing. They have this picture of the health inspector from that one episode choking on his food, and then they show ketchup, and the health inspector is just wiping his mouth with a napkin after he had an amazing meal. Like if I have tomato sauce or ketchup or something like that, it's amazing, and then a tomato itself, it's a little bit difficult to have. But if I have it on something like a hamburger or a sandwich, it's really nice. It's a texture thing, if I'm honest. Yeah, I can see that. There's this kind of onion that is sometimes put on sandwiches, a different style, that I really don't like because of the texture. It's terrible. It is pink onion. It is like a pink onion that is like a thin slice, a long, thin slice. When you put it in a sandwich, you kill me with that. I die while I'm eating it. I recall having a sandwich with that and a lot of jalapeno, and I died while I was having it. Seriously, the effect it had on me, I was red-faced after that. The spice has something to do with it, but it wasn't that. I was like ready to just take something to take the flavor and the feel away from my mouth. There are some textures that are terrible for me. Onions are nasty for me. Yeah, Ashley. Welcome to the stream, by the way. We're about to finish, but yeah. Onions, there's good shapes for them. They depend, you know. On hot dogs, for example, there's some good ones. White onions are the ones I tend to prefer. Pink onions, they tend to be like, eh. There are some things where they're good, though. Some other Mexican dishes. Salbutes, panuchos, if any of you have heard of those. They can be good on those. But yeah, you know, the world of meals on a single country can be so complex. Imagine the entire world, right? I'm not one of those maniacs that wants to taste everything in existence or taste entirely every single meal on every country. Like when I go to Japan, I'm gonna get a lot of out of their cuisine, but not everything, you know. I don't need to have a blowfish soup or something like that. I don't think that's really that frequent of a thing, but I have seen it in like videos and stuff. I don't need to have. And there's a lot of food that I don't care about, that I don't care for, you know? Or if I visit another country, like I see this meal that everyone's going for. No, I'll pass on that. It's not something I'm gonna like, I already know. I don't care if I don't get to experience certain things when it comes to food. I don't care about that. It's only certain things that I want. Although those only certain things are quite a few. The list is quite enough, let's say. And on that note, let's finish it here. Stay tuned on the schedule I'm gonna post on Twitter. If I can do it later today, probably not. If not tomorrow, for what this week is gonna be like. I wanna have at least one Switch stream. I don't think we're gonna have Japanese practice, but I did want to have... See, I don't think we're gonna have a Satsudan anymore on Tuesday. It's gonna be a general Pokemon stream, maybe. And I don't know, we'll see. Because I still need to have Final Fantasy 14 on another day. Friday, bye Ashley, thank you for being here. Friday is not gonna have Final Fantasy Friday. I don't know if I'll be able to have Final Fantasy 14, but I know the World of Final Fantasy is not gonna come in the first part of the day. There is a collab I'm gonna be part of. As to what that collab is, you'll see when I announce it or when somebody else announces it. It's gonna be fun. Tons and tons of people there. And somebody who I have not collabed with yet on a stream, but I've been meaning to do that for a long time. And we're collabing on something else. But that has to be on Friday, so it's gonna change the schedule. And who knows, I might have a schedule, I might have a stream on Wednesday, but we'll see. We'll see, alright? And hopefully the capture card continues working and all that, alright? We can do magical things with that. Thank you so much, Maniacs, for stopping for the Japanese learning stream. This wraps up the first week with my new self, with this fantastic appearance. Let's go. Let's have more like this, and let's have more major events. Again, big collabing coming. And I will tell you something. There may be something else coming next weekend. That will be very exciting, I assure you. But there's no guarantee right now. I'm not gonna say anymore, alright? Thank you so much for watching, Maniacs. Have a good rest of your Sunday/Monday. Hope to see you for an exciting week next week, alright? Bye bye, also Tsukihara. Have a good one. お疲れ様です。